Hello all, welcome to my channel Learn, Share and Grow. So what I'm going to show in this tutorial is how are we going to read a message from PubSub, and we're going to transform using dataflow and write it to cloud storage. When I say cloud storage, we're going to use SpannerDB. So what I'm going to do differently from the previous video is that the transformation is done using a custom code. So I'm writing my own custom code, my own repo where the code has been put in GitHub, and we pull that code and the code is transformation, right? And in storage, we're going to get employee table, which will persist the data from coming from PubSub. So what we're going to do is I'll just go to gcloud console. So this is the gcloud console account that I have. It's free account. So I open this cloud shell in a new tab. This is here. So first what we're going to do, very first step command is we are going to set the project, to which project we are going to use. So I'll just set the project. So once the project has been set, the next command is to create a database, instance.dg and database ID of spanner. It's already done. I can show it to you. So the database, you can see SpannerDB instance and the demo SpannerDB has been created. If you want to see how to create these DB instances, you can watch my previous video. And we also created a schema where an employee table has been created. Right? That also was done as part of DB creation. Now next comes the topic creation. Right? We need to create a topic called demo topic because we're going to read a message from PubSub. So we need a topic here. The topic creation is already done. I can show it to here. I can go back to here. I can see here that the topic demo topic 400 is available under my project under topics. And I can write a message as well, publish message as well. And then app US Center 1 is already done, and you can publish a message using either using a publisher or a scheduler gcloud to publish a message, or either way is that you can write a message manually. You can go to here topic gcloud, publish a message, and you can type a message directly and publish it. It goes to a proper topic, right? Either of that. And what we've done, we also create a subscription called as using subs ID, the subscription ID. So that will going to pass as a param, so that when the data comes from PubSub, a subscriber, my code which is kept in my own repo, will be subscribed to that particular topic, and the message will be read, transformed, and return SpannerDB. That's all about this one. So all these commands have already been executed, and it has, if you want to know in detail how this works, you can watch my previous video. There's another video which is gcloud to cloud storage. PubSub to cloud storage, you can watch that video. Let's move ahead. And because all these steps are already done, now let's go and clear the existing code and write a new code. So I'm moving to Cloud Shell, clear the code, but it's already downloaded. So the code has been removed. I'll clone the latest code. It's kept in my repo. The link will be shared in the description. Code has been cloned. And next step, what we're going to do is like we're going to go inside appropriate project under the repo. Okay, we are under the appropriate project. Now what we are going to do, we are going to run. What parameters are passing? Main class is a starter, and we are going to pass project name, region, runner, dataflow runner, instance ID, database ID, and subscription ID. That's all we are going to pass as the arguments, and it should start a dataflow job for us. Before we run, let's say dataflow jobs. Already cancel mode, now the is running, right? So once I run that command, we'll see a new dataflow job comes up here, and it does all the appropriate processing as part of the pipeline code what has been written in the repo. Now let's copy this code, go to Cloud Shell. This is the command, and when compile, run it. This should start up the dataflow job with nothing but a pipeline, a series of events, reading a message from PubSub, do transformation, and writing to SpannerDB. So it has started processing, and you can see transformation has been started and completed. It's completed because there are no messages now. Let's write a message. Before that, let's go to dataflow, refresh this. We should see soon a job coming up here. It's starting. Let's open this a new tab. Let's watch what a job does. This exact same steps are present in the source code. So in the source code, we're written a series of steps in a pipeline, and those steps will be shown as a graphical view when you open the dataflow tab. So you can see the very first step is read a message, read and reached transaction, read a message, right? And the next step is pass the employee data. So what I'm doing, I'm using an employee data. I'll pass the employee data as an input. What it does is like it reads the employee data. It's got employee ID, employee name, and designation. It reads the data and does very basic transformation. What transformation is? The employee name it takes and adds underscore updated. Similarly, it reads the designation, it adds underscore updated and write to SpannerDB. Okay, this is SpannerDB we're going to write to do. Let's run the see that employee data. It's no result here. Okay, now once I push a message, we should see the elements added. You can see the mouse cursor, the elements added should get incremented, and then parsing should happen, and then processing to spanner DB should happen. That's three-step process: read a message, do transformation, write it to spanner. As simple as that. Let's go and publish a message. Right. So one sample message I can put it here. It could be something like this, like employee ID, employee name, and designation. So I'm saying employee ID is 1000, Johnson is the employee name, and engineer is the name designation. Let's publish a message. So message has written to this object demo 400. We are subscribed to it, and the code is reading from subscription, right? Let's go to dataflow job. Now we should see the message should be read here. Should be added, elements added. It takes a while because dataflow takes some time. So I'm going to pause the video for a while here, and then I'll resume back. Yeah, so we are resume back to the same content. As you can see, I had paused the video where the messages were not being read. It took some time, dataflow. Now you can see elements added are 2. So what I have done from this PubSub publish, I have published 2 messages. One was with 1000 Johnson engineer, other was 1001 Rahul, and it was developer, right? So it has taken the message. You can see elements added are 2, and you can see the parsing has been done for 2 elements, and also mutation was done for 2 elements. When say mutation has done for 2 elements, when I query the employee table, I should be able to see 2 records with transformed data. Let's run the query and see what is in spanner DB. You can see 2 records are come here. For employee ID 1000, it is Johnson updated and engineer. I have put second record, it's come here. Let's put another record. So what we can do, 1002, we can say Raj, I can say tester. So what's expected? The Raj should go Raj underscore updated, tester underscore updated. A new record should come in DB. Let's publish it. Message has gone to topic. Our dataflow job has subscribed to it. A PubSub, subscribe, read it, transform, write it to spanner. So the expectation is that the element count should increase to 3 instead of 2. So let's see. It does take some time because the reading from PubSub is slightly slow in the pre-accounts. So it does read. So you can see employee elements got included by 3. It was 2 earlier. It got 3, right? Now, if I query this employee table, I should be able to see a new record for what data we have published. We can see another record come up, 1002, Raj updated, tester updated. That's all about this flow end to end. So what we have done, to summarize, quickly summarize, we have created a topic, we have created a database table called employee, and we have created a pipeline job. We pushed a message to topic, dataflow job as part of the pipeline processing. It just read the message from a topic, did some transformation. What transformation it did? Employee name was added underscore updated, designation was added and updated. Then transformation. After transformation, it has written data back to spanner DB. That's all we have seen end-to-end flow. So how did I start the process? I have cloned the code. This code, as mentioned here, I have cloned this code. That code has a series of steps what pipeline should do, and I have ran this using Cloud Shell. It spinned up a dataflow job. Dataflow job was come up. It started reading the messages. We published a message using the topic, and it read it. It did a processing, it went to spanner, and where did we see the output? We went to spanner, and we clicked on run the query as selected employee, select star from employee, and we saw the query. That's all about this video. Thank you. Do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. And what our source code does, I'll be sharing the new video.